Hello and welcome to our 9th episode of Chongqing Opportunity. I'm your host, Vivian Yin. Today we're going to focus on the China-Chongqing Pilot Free Trade Zone, also refers to FTZ, and take a look at the proud accomplishment it has gained since the FTZ was unveiled 4 years ago. The FTZ is aimed at building an international logistic hub and a port highland that serves construction in the Belt Road Initiative and also development in the Yangtze River Economic Belt. And these have promoted a new pattern for opening up among gateway cities in the Western region, as well as the in-depth implementation of development strategies. Innovation has been a core feature since the FTZ was first unveiled in April 2017, when the establishment of land-based international trade rules became a key target for reform to be explored. For a really long time, only railway bills have been used for railway cargo transportation worldwide. And according to international trade rules, such waybills couldn't be used to claim property rights. So neither buyers nor designated agents were able to utilize them to this effect. Because of the risk involved, banks were unwilling to accept them as collateral for international letters of credit issued to import companies, and were even less inclined to offer financial services based on them. However, gradual improvements to the railway logistic network and the maturity in the China Railway Express to Europe provided a new source of inspiration for Chongqing. Could the city achieve a breakthrough for international conventions and issue bills of lading for railway transportation? The FTZ was the first worldwide to issue an international letter of credit for railway bills of lading and realize the application in bulk shipments. It also set 3 standards which were adopted at the national level in 2020, including specification for international freight based on intermodal rail transportation. In June 2020, the efficient transfer and endorsement process for railway bills of lading gained the practical support for judicial bodies, which set a new precedent in the history of international trade. These bills of lading allow banks to effectively nullify the risk involved when issuing international letters of credit, which means that the import companies can now apply for them with ease. This has improved the success rate in financing, thus greatly reducing pressure on business capital turnover. In December 2017, the first international transaction worldwide settled by a letter of credit for bills of lading took place. And when a batch of cars imported from Germany arrived at the Chongqing Railway Port on the China Railway Express to Europe, this marked a crucial step for Chongqing in the exploration of land trade rules and has further promoted international cooperation. A report card issued by Chongqing Municipal shows that all 151 pilot reform tasks identified in the overall plan for the FTZ have been implemented. And among these, 6 reform pilot experiences and cases of good practice have been promoted nationally and improved financial settlement based on letter of credit for railway bills of lading. As of the end of February this year, the FTZ issued a total of 81 railway bills of lading with a financing value of around 22 million euros. Additionally, the FTZ was clustered more than a quarter of import and export enterprises in the city, which contributes about 70% of total import and export trade and attract over 40% of total foreign direct investment. And letters for credit for railway bills of lading are not only their achievements. The FTZ has promoted the construction of large international logistics channels and has optimized the business environment according to international standards. The swift pace of opening up has always instilled Chongqing with the boldness to innovate, whilst enhancing the international competitiveness and overall level of development in service industries. As a result, Chongqing now stands at the forefront of trade pioneering nationwide. And this is the end of our program today. Please stay tuned for our next episode for Chongqing Opportunity, and thanks for joining us.